Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome back to the UpSet podcast. We're so happy that you tuned in with us this Sunday evening. And when I say us, you know who I'm talking about, the UpSet crew. What's up, everybody?
Hey, family.
Hello,
Happy
hello.
Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
Yay. Happy Sunday.
So we're
Happy
not
Sunday.
your favorites anymore?
Yeah, yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I need to
Thank
come up
you.
with some more adjectives. I thought you guys were kind of getting bored with like
Ah,
No,
favorite.
no.
And so I need to work on
People
that.
change.
Get Tally to give me a. But no,
Yeah,
it's good to be
that's
back and it's good to be live. It's always good to be
yeah,
live. So we
yeah,
look forward to
yeah.
chatting with our audience out there. Make sure you're sharing this broadcast so we can talk to more people live. And so we've had quite okay. GP getting a little shout out
Hello, Carmen.
there. uh,
She be has a fan, is what
yeah.
yeah,
she's
yeah.
saying.
That's so. That's so.
Thanks for joining us. All right, guys, it's been kind of a busy week, busy month. But what are some of the things that are kind of sticking out for you, whether it's in the news or in your social media timelines? What's up?
Mhm.
I think it's the stampede for me.
Mm.
I have not read into it, not knowing exactly what has happened, but it bothers me about this stampede and also the collapse of the bridge. I'm bringing both of those together: the collapse of the bridge in India and the stampede, I believe, in Korea. I think it was right. If I got it
Yeah,
right,
yeah, and
you just
I
continue
I
to
haven't
pray.
heard of either yet.
yeah. Only reason I
Mm.
knew about it was because I woke up and I was on social media and I saw one of my friends mark themselves safe from the stampede
Mm.
in Korea, and I was like, "Oh, wow! I didn't even know that happened overnight." I just saw that, so yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
I saw Nancy Pelosi's husband was attacked. They were trying to kill
Oh,
her.
Mm.
They attacked
oh
her
my!
husband. Oh my
Mm.
goodness, what
That
kind of
was just
world?
Mm.
Wow.
That's
That's really scary.
yes,
That's
82-year
really
old
scary.
Randy
Hmm.
was 82 years old at home, and the guy actually said, "Where's Nancy?" So I mean,
Mhm.
he was
At
literally
2
coming out.
a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, we're living in some dangerous times. I mean, we can disagree politically, but when you want to kill people because you disagree, that's taking it to another
Mhm.
level. With that said, our voting day is only 9 days apart.
Yes,
9 days from here, I want to encourage
Yep.
everyone to vote.
yes.
Amen. To vote. It's just been since 1965. We've had the right to vote. So some
Mm.
may say, well, what use is I don't get what I want anyway. Well, you just look at your options, right? And if you don't vote, you automatically choose the opposite side because they will gain. And let me tell you this, we're living in a time when if you don't care about your freedom, it will soon be gone.
Mm.
And so now is not the time to just sit idle. Make some voice. As I say, I tell my church, it's better to go to the fight and lose than to not be able to come to the fight. All right. Not
Right.
be
Mhm.
invited. So
Oh,
so
Mm.
please go
Okay.
out and vote.
oh my
All
goodness,
right.
Marlena. Hold on, let
Doing
me write that down.
No, I did hear on the news today how they were saying this is one of the most important
Yep.
votes of American
Yeah,
history. I mean,
yeah.
like this is not just any other election here. This can
Yeah.
change what we experience in America for a long time. So it's very important that we take it seriously.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I have. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, no, you're
Was that
fine.
you, Josh? Okay, I was going to say, it's a lot, but I'll do this lightning round here real quick. Just recently, it was reported that the archaeologists in Tulsa, Oklahoma, have resumed their exhuming of the bodies
Mm.
of those African Americans who were caught in that massacre. They're
Wow.
determined because they found a grave site that had unmarked tombstones,
Mm.
and they're
Mm.
determined to find out who these people are. And these archaeologists must be like the top of their field, because one archaeologist said she actually found the bullets that
Wow.
killed the young man who that this whole argument was started over. So
Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
we're glad that's coming to the forefront, because those people should not be forgotten.
Mm.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. And the
Absolutely.
tragedy in Ethiopia and in Yemen. Again, I know that Ukraine kind of takes the news cycle a lot, but let's not forget there are thousands of people dying
Right.
from hunger,
Yeah.
Mm.
literally. dying. I mean, it's amazing when you dig
Mm.
deep and look at the films and look at the independent reports. It is shameful that a world can let that happen right before our eyes. And I know there are a lot of, angles for this situation, but we need to keep that country and those individuals in prayer. And of course, Ukraine, but we have a lot of people of color who is in great distress.
Absolutely. Sobering, very sobering. But yeah, and we also, we're wrapping up the month of October. So, Pastor Appreciation Month is doing in. I know a lot of churches held their Pastor Appreciation presentations yesterday. I saw a lot of them happening. But it's not too late. If you haven't appreciated your pastors, one more day, you can still get it.
I want to give a shout out to my church. They were phenomenal.
All right.
In my pastor appreciation on yesterday, the words that were said, I was like, are they talking about me? I mean, it was, God was so merciful. Then they gave me a wonderful dinner, and then they gave me a big basket, and people just came and put cars in the basket.
Aww.
God bless me so much. I felt like a drug dealer as I was rolling all the money. I mean, I can't tell y'all how much they gave me because somebody might be at my door robbing me, but God was so wonderful. I just want to say thank you to my church. I love them so much, and I appreciate them.
That's
I
awesome.
know Tally mad right now for retiring. I know you listening, Tally, and I know he's mad for retiring.
Yeah, this is one of those times. And of course, we don't want to forget Domestic Violence Awareness Month is also wrapping up, but of course, we want to keep that as a recurring thing in our minds, advocating for those victims and those who are experiencing that. We always want to put that information before you. And breast cancer awareness. I know some churches highlighted that as well, and we're still applauding all of our survivors out there and looking forward to more research being done so we can get that cure. All right, guys. Like I said, the month of October is a busy one. But tonight we want to go ahead and jump into our topic, and we are excited because the Upsetters have guests tonight. We love it when we have guests. Two esteemed panelists. We're going to bring them on at this time and introduce them. We have Pastor Dr. I'm going to start moving us around as I'm saying this. Emile Duvivier.
We have two doctors tonight.
And Pastor Dr. Darnell Marius. Thank you for joining us. These pastors pastor within the Allegheny East Conference. We're going to let you shout out your churches for us, if you don't mind.
Dr. Marius, you can start.
Thank you. I'm the pastor of Shekinah SDA Church in Philadelphia and the pastor of New Maranatha in West Philadelphia.
All right.
All right.
I am the pastor of Bethlehem in East Orange, New Jersey, and Bethsaida in West Orange, New Jersey, and I am also the Haitian coordinator of the Allegheny East Conference.
That's right. Represent. Right. So, Pastor Duvivier, tell us, for those who don't know, how much of the conference is made up, the Haitian population, how much makes up AEC? Do you have that number? I know I should have prepared you.
I don't have the number on top of my mind, but the only thing I know that we are the largest minority. So there are different ethnic groups in the Allegheny East Conference. We are the largest.
Yes. All right. So we have a very important topic that we wanted to cover tonight, which is why we have our special guest. And we definitely knew we wanted individuals who could speak intelligently to this subject. And so we thank you all for being with us this evening. And Charles is going to lead us in our discussion tonight. So mic's off to you.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm going to thank Drs. Duvivier and Dr. Marius. I hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. I want to thank you both for coming on and being a part of this very crucial topic as it pertains to the crises in Haiti. I've been following the news on this. I don't know how much headline news this gets, but it needs to be headline news for us, especially in this conference and the congregations that we have here. I'm sure that you have friends or family that are perhaps still there and may be suffering some of this. We also have churches in Haiti. that also has to witness this. So we're happy that you were able to come on and give us a deep dive into the truth of what's happening and what its impact is on our Haitian community. I wanted to first ask, and my colleagues can jump in at any time. I want to first ask if one of you could give us a little background about Haiti as a republic, Haiti as a country, from starting, in the 1800s. And I found in my research that Haiti was the first republic that outlawed and banned slavery and did it through revolt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but can one of you address that little bit of history? I thought it was pretty fascinating.
Yes, I'm going to try to shorten a long piece of history. First of all, as we know, even though not all historians agree that Christopher Columbus discovered America, because America was already discovered. We know all of that. But Haiti was technically discovered in 1492, where Christopher Columbus visited the island, and he planted his cross, and he moved to the Dominican Republic. At that time, when he discovered, and he thought that that was since he was sponsored by Spain, so he said that. A small Spain. That's the reason why he called the island of Hispaniola. And then there was the Taínos people who were living there, the indigenous people. And then all of a sudden, the Spaniard, they came and they put them in slavery, and they couldn't handle that, and they were exterminated. So since they didn't have anyone else, so they went to Africa. They brought the brothers from Africa, and they throw them in the island. So it was the Spaniard. But at that time, there was a power struggle between the French Empire and the Spanish. And after a while, they decided to make peace and say, okay, since the Spaniard was in control, they say to the French, okay, you take 2/3, let's say 2/5, or 1/3 of the island, the western part, and we will keep the eastern part. So after a while, they've been, bringing all the Africans, and slavery is not good. And then all of a sudden, the Haitian people there, they were not Haiti at that time, but they were called Saint-Domingue, which is the western part. They decided to rule themselves. And at that time, Napoleon was the empire of France. He sent a big fleet of expedition, in a way, to invade Haiti. And then after a while, the Haitians, they fought, and they finally they defeated the strongest, the biggest army at that time. And then they proclaimed the independence of Haiti. And there's one thing I want to add. Before that, even though at that time Haiti was not independent, but when the French wanted to help the Americans, the great Lafayette general, so he asked for help. And the French, since Haiti at that time was a French colony, they took a bunch of the slaves, and they went to fight for America. And they fought at the Battle of Savannah. And technically, they were not Haitian, because at that time, Haiti was not independent, but they were Haitians, who fought for America to get their independence. But in 1804, they finally get their independence. But we need to understand that the colonists the French or the Spanish, the English, even the United States, they had slaves themselves. So that was a very bad example. And they say, we are going to make them pay. We are not going to recognize them
Right.
because if the Black people in the United States know about what is happening in Haiti, they're going to claim their freedom, and that's not a good thing. So they didn't help Haiti. Even France, after we fought for our independence, they say, in order for us to recognize you, you will have to pay like a ransom. And you
Billions.
will have to, since you didn't have that money, you have to loan that money, give it to us, and then you will pay the loan. And that was a big burden on the nation of Haiti. So they were struggling to build a new nation, but at that time they had to pay for that debt. And that's a very long story. And now, even now, that cost would be billions of dollars. And I'm going to give the opportunity maybe to Dr. Marius to add a few things. One of the things that the great nations don't want to do is to acknowledge that they stole money from the people. And I remember a time where the president from France went to Haiti. He recognized that France Haiti, they have a debt, but he was kind of diplomatic. He said, "Oh, it's a moral debt. It's not really a moral debt. It's a real, a material debt."
Right.
That's the reason why, and we've been having this situation. And there's also another situation when the United States become superpower, and at that time they want to keep Haiti under control. You know, even though I'm an American citizen, but I was born and raised in Haiti, and I have to be fair to the situation. As a U.S. citizen, we know that we fight for equality. Even now, the Black people in the United States, they're fighting for their freedom. But there is this disparity where they acknowledge, you recognize, but you free but not free like us. So that's a story. So that's what we are paying currently, and we're still paying.
Wow, that's good stuff. I hope you folk are taking notes out there.
Yeah.
I mean, Dr. Duvivier just gave us a truncated, synopsis of what Haiti's history was. Dr. Marias, you want to add anything to what?
I was simply on that. The fact that we paid for our independence, we didn't have the money. We have to borrow the money, and they keep add interest on it. That alone will explain the situation of Haiti now. That's the only thing I'll add for now.
Let me ask a question right now to both experts, our guests. In Haiti, they say there is no middle class. You either have a lot or you have nothing. What would it take to restore a sense of financial stability to Haiti? Will there ever be reparations? Will there ever be a sense of repentance from all those who have stole and destroyed Haiti?
Okay, Haiti is a land of contrast. There is a very small minority comprising the mulattoes, some of the former colonies, they're still there, and they hold the economy of the country, and they're living good life. And if you go to Haiti, you might see cars, Mercedes, BMW, all the great cars, and then rich, filthy people, they're living large, and the majority of the people, they can't even eat. So that disparity, that's make the people frustrated, and that's what we're reaping currently.
The current crises now, with the reported gang violence, and just at least with some of the reports we've seen, it just seems like things are out of control. Maybe the local law enforcement or military aren't able to keep things under control. Exactly what is happening on the ground there? Mainstream media loves, dramatic headlines and showing, video and getting sound bites from Haitians that are in the street. Can you tell me, based on what you know, and I know you have relatives and friends, we have churches there, what exactly is happening to the Haitian people? And I know that, many of them are suffering. Could you give us an idea of the extent of the suffering right now as we speak?
Yeah, we'll say like the failure of the democratic institutions. That's the first thing. There is a power crisis in Haiti after the death of the president Jovenel Moïse. And right now there is an outbreak of cholera.
Mhm.
All of that, they say it happened because the government stopped helping for gas. And then the gangs, they said no more gas. They go out there and then they dig trenches and they block the gas distribution of Haiti. As we speak right now, there is no gas at all in Haiti. I want you to figure that out, though. There is no gas in Haiti. No diesel, no gasoline, no fuel at all. Because the gangs, they stop all circulation of gas in the country. So there is no gas at the hospital, there is no gas at the banks, there is no gas at the school, there is no gas. It is, I don't know, best way to phrase it.
So
Take Pennsylvania as an example. Go ahead. Let you jump in.
where are the police? Can they not do anything, or are they a part of this?
The police, they are not part of it. But the gangs are so powerful. They got some solid guns the police don't have. That means they just said, you know what? Let's take cover and then let that happen. So let's
But where are they getting their weapons from, though?
from here.
Yes. That's
Mhm.
the point. Haiti
Here
does
we
not manufacture weapons.
Gun.
They have to buy it somewhere, and most of the weapons they buy it from the United States.
Yeah.
And there is a group of people in Haiti, those who have money, big money. They invest. They smuggle. They buy the weapon in the United States. They come with containers, and then they sell it with big money. So that's something very difficult to handle because the oligarch, those who kill the president, they're still in control. They have the power, they have the money, and they try to manipulate everything. So they keep control, they keep power, and they have also the money. But the vast majority of the people, they're living day by day, and they just want peace. They just want to go on and do their little commerce, their trade to get some money. But they are big interests. And even though the United States, they say that they're trying to cut the ties with the people who have the weapons, but that's something very tricky.
Right.
We hope that the United States can really help us, not the United States, but the international community. And there's one thing I want to say as a Haitian American, I'm proud of my country, even though I have American citizenship, but I am I was born and raised in Haiti. So I would like to see my people to live like human being,
Yeah.
to at least one meal a day. Because I remember I heard something that someone was saying, We don't need a lot. We need at least one meal a day with a
Mm.
glass of water. There are a lot of people,
Oh
they
my
can't even
God.
afford that. So while they are starving and they
Mhm.
see other people, they have all the goods, all the wealth, and they're
Mm.
provoking them. How would you feel
Yeah.
as a
Mm.
human being?
Terrible. Let me uh, dovetail on that, which leads me to we talk about the United States, and our help is guns. Um,
Mm.
the the association or the relationship for those that are on this podcast, and our listeners and viewers know a little bit of geography. So we know that the Dominican Republic and Haiti share the same island.
Mhm.
So, what is the relationship between the Dominican Republic and can they or are they expected to help? And B, what about the other Caribbean nations? Are they in any way responding to this? And let me throw a C in there as a follow up. Um, I understand, and we've seen in some of the reports that Haitians who wanted to claim asylum or if they were refugees, some were actually sent back. So I know that's a lot. So let's start with the Dominican Republic and their relationship along with the other Caribbean nations.
Before I let Dr. Durivier tackle this, I would like to add though, we receive a lot of money from the United States too. So we're not going, I don't want to characterize that as that they only send us guns.
I was
They
very,
come
very
from the
cynical about the guns.
yeah, yeah. All right. So I just want to be at least make
Right.
that clear. Doug, will you tackle the relationship? I would say that there is a very good relationship with Haiti and Dominican Republic. At times, what you read, what you watch in the TVs, are not the real truth.
Mm.
You need people who know things that can explain. Let me give you one example. The situation is so dire in Haiti right now. The union, the elders, the pastors, the administrators of the union, they are right now in the Dominican Republic only to have a board meeting for the Union of Haiti. So they have to travel from Haiti to Dominican Republic by plane. By the way, they cannot drive, so they can attend a board meeting for the union. But I'll let Dr. Durivier jump in on the relationship more broadly between Haiti and Dominican Republic.
Okay, first of all, as a pastor, as a Christian, I'm trying to be fair. Uh, there is a legitimate concern from the Dominican Republic about what is going on in Haiti. If they've been governing their country well and they have, stability, and they don't want what is happening in Haiti to happen in their country. So that's
Mhm.
normal. And there's also another thing we need to recognize, even though if we take a look at history, uh, the the United States get their independence from England, but that does not mean that they are enemy. The French people and the German occupied France, and the French liberated themselves during the Allies, and then
Mhm.
but they're still friends. Uh, in spite of the fact that the Dominican Republic get its independence from Haiti, does not mean that they have to be enemies. And politics, the government, they've been back and forth, but there is several things I would like to point. There is a choice, a liberal choice, where at a certain time, the big companies, big wealthy people in the United States, they had the sugarcane plant in the Dominican Republic. So they're investing in the Dominican Republic and they're expecting the Haitian to go to cut the sugarcane and then to support the economy. So they make a choice. And the choice, you have to know that the Dominican are more mulattoes. They are more Spanish. They are more light skinned. And the Haitians are more black, are more African, even though there is a minority of mulattoes in Haiti too. So the great nations, they make the choice to help the Dominican Republic. And sometimes they help the Dominican Republic at the detriment of Haiti. But in fact, there it's not really black and white things where all the Dominican are racist or all the Dominican hate Haitians or all the Haitians, because I know that there are a part, a minority, it's not even a majority, of Dominican who are racist, who are treating the Haitian badly in the Dominican Republic. But for the large majority of the Dominican, they live with the Haitians. They have children. They have interracial, relationship with the Haitians. So it's not a problem of Haiti against the Dominican Republic, but there is a fringe of the Dominican politics, the extreme right, who are against the Haitian. Like in Haiti, there are people who are, fueling the struggle, the fight between the Dominican Republic. But there are two people living in the same island. And I hope, and I'm looking forward where one day Haiti will be stable. Haiti will be a flourishing economy, a flourishing country where the Dominican can come to Haiti and live in Haiti. Actually, there are Dominican living in Haiti, but it won't be one people going on the other side, but it can be either way, so we can live on the same island as brothers and sisters.
Let me ask this question real quick, just in being able to move between the borders. Are there any restrictions right now for Haitians to migrate to the Dominican Republic legally? Are there any blockage? Is there any blockage, or are there any issues with at least claiming a status of refugee or whatever? Are Haitians who are distressed able to go to the Dominican Republic at this time?
Let's say that is a very difficult process, right? And for now, they need a visa to go there. And there is no gas, there is no visa. The queue was like 6 months to obtain a visa to go to only go to the Dominican Republic. Or they need just to cross the border, because it's a border. They just walk there by feet and then fight. But the process is very, 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 very difficult. It's easier to go to school there than it is to find a status, a legal status in the Dominican Republic. The last
No, go right ahead. Go ahead.
Now, I was about to say the last part to throw in the question about where they return the Haitians to Haiti. Let's say we don't have any borders with the United States of America, meaning the Haitians, they need to travel either to Mexico, Brazil, and from there, they work their way to the United States. In this package right now, it's no longer about Haitian. It's about like a multicultural people who try to get in the United States. And when it's time now to send them back, although they came from Mexico, they're not going to send them back to Mexico. And then obviously they send them back to Haiti, just to explain this situation that's going on from within the United States.
Before I go down the road to the Seventh-day Adventist Church and our involvement and awareness of this, we do have a question, I believe, do you have a question from the...
Yes, we do, from Anthony Daniels. He's asking, what form of government currently exists in Haiti, and how receptive has it been to foreign aid?
Well, after the death of the Haitian president, Jovenel Moise, we have right now a prime minister. So there is no president, no elections. So the government is basically the prime minister. No senators, no one else, because there were no elections for many, 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 many years. Back while the president Moise was still in the power, he didn't have any election to renew the chamber. So right now, the government is mostly the prime minister Mr. Ariel Henry. Is he receptive to the aid? I would say yes, because I heard from the news that he's doing what the United States expect from him, and he's doing very good according to their plan. But as far as government, the government is Dr. Ariel Henry.
Has Haiti ever had a democratic form of government where the people have a voice and vote?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that stopped when?
The last election we have was the Jean-Bertrand Aristide election we have. We have several elections. René Préval, Jean-Bertrand Aristide. We are a democratic country. And then even Jovenel Moïse, when he went to the polls, the election, they said, no, you didn't win. We have to start over. And then he followed the line, he started over, and he did win fairly, squarely. So, yeah, usually in Haiti, we decide we will want to put on power, and then we just put it on power, and then we know the result of the election before we start having them. So that's the best thing. Yeah.
Let me clarify the current situation. Since President Jovenel Moïse didn't finish his term, so there is a transitional government headed by Dr. Ariel Henry, and currently is acting as the president and the prime minister. But the thing is, there is a problem. He has a mandate to do election, but in order for the people to go to the poll, to go to vote, there is a minimum of security. And currently, there is no security at all. That's the reason why, according to my understanding, it's not really that the Haitian people want to be occupied by a foreign forces, but they just want the international community, to help them. And, as a Haitian, I have to say, a Haitian American, you know what I mean? We are proud of our origin. We're proud of what we did in history. We're not begging, but we have a situation where we need help. And the international community, they have two standards. They're helping the white people.
Come on.
Ukraine.
To
They're
the tune of billions of dollars.
A lot of money to fight. But at least we need stability. We are not begging, but we need the other nations to help us to stabilize the country, to have democratic process, to elect the president. We need to live like every other nation. And we don't want just charity, but we want the international community to help us, help ourselves, because we are a proud people.
Down to Vivier, that leads me now to the next question of, on the grand scheme of things, Haitian Americans, what can Haitian Americans do, about this situation? And more specifically, Seventh-day Adventists in this country, and I understand there are churches in Haiti. So I'd like for you to speak on that in a general sense. What are the kinds of things that Haitian Americans should do? And more specifically, what is the Seventh-day Adventist Church doing, either here in the States or in Haiti, concerning this crisis?
Okay, whatever we're doing, either as a conference or a community at large, we want the help to go directly to the people, not to funnel some kind of help for people to get the money and then they don't distribute it. Because, let me tell you what happened after the earthquake.
Yeah.
The majority of the money that was collected in the United States, they say that it's for Haiti, but they sent foreigners, other people from other countries, from the United States, to go to Haiti to get big pay, and then the money get back where it went, where it come from. So what we really want, whatever the help, whatever we're doing, we want to get in touch with the real people to help them, but to avoid that some people get rich with the money of the poor.
So talk about the Seventh-day Adventist Church specifically. Now we have how many churches or congregations are in Haiti currently?
Dr. Maris can give us
this. Let's first say that the Prime Minister is the Seventh-day Adventist, so we have to say that too.
Okay.
So the church is somewhat in charge, but we have, like in Haiti, 500,000 members roughly. Haiti. So the church is a very large institution in Haiti. Like many members, we have like 250 pastors, as an example, in Haiti, and many other teachers and other professionals. And I must add to that,
schools as well. Schools,
yes, yeah. Like we have one big university.
Yep.
And then we have two actually, one in the Port-au-Prince and one in the north part of Haiti, but they are closed, by the way, because there is no school, no gas. Remember that. And then they don't get paid. So for the past 3 months. So these are the current situation right now. The church
is very grave.
Yeah,
it's very grave.
It's very dire. Someone said it's not grave now. It's we can explain what's going on down there. It's very, very critical. And then we need to say something though. Before I move on to the church, there are some reports on the TVs, like people saying we don't want no forces, no. That's not true. You need to understand that's not true. That's not the reality of things. People in power want to control the country, trying to put people in front of cameras to say, come on, we don't have any other option, if I can put it this way. And as the United States taking time to help this country in this situation, worse the situation will be. The majority of these people, they're just waiting for someone to come down there, help us stabilize the situation, which is getting very worse. So the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the church is what it is. So like I said, no school, no university, no nothing at this point. The church itself, the members, they go to church as they can when it's okay. And sometimes to the Prime Minister, he visited every Saturday at church, which is a very big problem because they don't like him right now. And then it's part of our culture not to like our leaders too sometimes. You need guys to understand that. It's not like they're going to like the next one. No, they will not. So it's not about Ariel Henry or Jovenel Moïse. Here when you don't like someone, you take your time, you wait for the time to go to the election. But us, when we don't like you, we want you out as quick as we can. That's the worst part of it. But the members, they attend the churches as they can, and it's worse in Haiti. And then you need to understand too, though, as Port-au-Prince goes, is how Haiti is going. That means the situation is worse in Haiti, but there is no gas anywhere in Haiti, by the way. Anywhere, because the gas is coming from Port-au-Prince, and there is no gas anywhere. That means for the church, people attend churches as they could, and no school, no pay for the teachers, no pay for it. That means the situation is getting worse day by day.
I just want, sorry, Marlena, just a quick clarifying question about the helping, because, people hear this and they want to help, whether it's financially, but as you mentioned, Pastor Duvivier, sometimes the funds don't go the route that we anticipate. So we're hearing this, people want to give. They don't know. We hear ADRA. Oh, we give through ADRA. This is what they tell us. We give through ADRA. What do you all recommend as the safest way to make sure that the funds get to the people that will make sure it gets to the people who need it?
Let me take one side of it. Dr. Dewey will take the other side. Within the conferences, as a pastor of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, I keep telling you guys in the States, you don't help Haiti to ADRA. But here you won't listen. That's the only thing you know. You won't listen. If you want to help Haiti, the Seventh-day Adventist Church, you help the church through the union. That's the only way possible. Only. Think about it this way. In your mind, Adra is Adventist, but it is not. Okay?
Talk,
It
Doc.
is not. It is not. When you send something to Adra, you send it to Haiti, that's good. No problem. But if you want to help like the Seventh-day Adventist Church, you do it through the union only. And then for the general part of help, I'll let Dr. Julie tackle this one.
And so what mechanism does the union use? So you say send to the union. The union then does what?
For the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the union is the union like the Columbia Union. In Haiti,
Right.
the union is in charge of the 5 conferences that we have in Haiti. We have 5
I see.
conferences in Haiti.
So you were saying send to the union in Haiti, in Haiti.
Perfect. Yeah. The union in Haiti. And then the union will send the help wherever it needed. We are the only church in Haiti that can send a message right there in 5 minutes and everybody knows about it. We only one can do it, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Only one. Through the union. I'm sorry? Say that.
Let's
Gotcha.
answer a question.
Yeah.
Is that the Caribbean Union? No.
No,
There
that's not the
are
Caribbean Union. It's the
several
Union of Haiti. Go ahead, Dr.
yeah,
Julie.
in Inter-American Division, and the largest union is the Haitian Union, and the second largest is the Dominican Republic, Dominican Union. Now, there is one thing I would like to say positive about our conference. Right after the earthquake, the Allegheny East Conference raised money throughout the conference to help Haiti specific project. And at that time, we went to Haiti. The Haitian coordinator at that time, Dr. Albens Pierre Antoine, we went there and we made a survey of the situation and we talked to the people. We asked them, how would you like us to help you? And I remember at that time there was one project we helped with. That project was the radio station where the antennas was broken, and then we went to Haiti, we go directly and we finance that specific project. So this is the way we do it. But if we just sent money to Adra, it will be one drop of water in a big bucket, and the Haitian people, because what we need to understand, even though when we're helping the Haitian people at large. However, the Seventh-day Adventists, they have specific needs. So while we're helping everybody else, but we need to think about our own people because they have some specific need. So whatever we might want to do to go directly to the people, if we collect money, we cannot send it through Adra because it's not going to reach our people. If we want to do something now, I wouldn't recommend anyone to go to Haiti currently. No. But because this is what we did after the earthquake. We went there, we surveyed the situation, and then we come up with specific project to help. But at least we can trust our leaders through the union. And then if they have some specific situation in specific areas, and we can say that we send that money for that specific group, and the money will reach the people. That's the way we would like to do it. Yeah.
Surely. Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. That was helpful.
It's okay.
Chuck, we can't.
We're not hear you.
Sorry, I was just going to ask the question about the giving. You mentioned the union. Yeah. I just wanted to know, for those who are interested in following through with that, how would one reach out to the union? Would it be through their website? Is there a special department that's receiving funds? For instance, there could be whole churches that would take up a collection and they have X amount of dollars. How would they get that those funds to the union?
Is the best option. We trust our leaders. It's to Allegheny East. To Allegheny East. And then I will employ the Allegheny East to follow our recommendation to just send it to the union. They can to Allegheny East. So we as pastor, we don't collect money. We don't do. I mean, we just don't. And then the union, they don't collect money either. But if you want to help, you want to send something for Haiti to Allegheny East. That's where you will go easy. And then let me say something too. Before the virus, Dr. Durivier, the North American division allowed the union to have a vote to collect $10 from every Haitian every month. But COVID hit, and then with there, they never got that money. It seems like this country is this country needs a lot of prayer. That's the way to say it. Because no, that's true. Because this money was there to rebuild the dorm for the university. And then while we got the vote from the North American division, we were starting to raise the money within the churches for Haiti. Then COVID hit. That means they didn't receive one dime from this vote that we got from the division. One other thing you could guys do for us though is to reach out to the division to see where this vote is, how they can help directly. So we as pastor, we don't collect money, is to Allegheny East, and then our recommendation, Dr. Vivian and I, is to send the money directly, is for the Seventh-day Adventist Church, directly to the Union of Haiti. With that, we don't have nothing to do with the money, Dr. Vivian and I.
Marlena, you had a question? Did you have a question?
Yes. But one question I have: if there's no gas, how can people manipulate throughout the city? Like as far as getting groceries. I mean, I know they're not eating much. Does that have to do with no money, no grocery stores, no way of living?
Yeah, that's the situation. No market, no hospitals, no school, no universities. Think about it, Marlena. In the state of Pennsylvania, from coast to coast, they said there is no gas, no fuel. And think about it right there.
And so it affects the rich as well. The rich are not able to.
Absolutely.
Right.
They find their ways to the Republic Dominican to get some gas. You see what I'm saying? They find because they have money. You see what I'm saying? But for the common people, like the university, there is no way for us to do anything like that. For the hospitals, people are dying though. People are dying. The United States did something yesterday.
So my question is about the prime minister. Is he seeking help from other places? What is he doing?
Yes. 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks, he made a formal request to the United States to send help for
United
Nations. The United States look at some people on the TV. We don't like the United States. We like Laosi. And then they said, oh, man, they don't like us there. No. That's not true. These people are getting paid to do what they are doing. People are waiting for the leadership of the United States of America.
Let me add another thing. Since we are talking about how to help Haiti, and since I like technology, I would go, and I did it through Adventist giving. When you're using Adventist giving, there is the tithes that goes to the conference, for local church. Go on the mission, because people in the United States, when you give money, particularly if you give big money, it's tax deductible. So when you use Adventist giving, you go to mission. And then you go down, you will find the Haitian Union. So when you use that to to give to the Haitian Union, you will get receipt to give to IRS, so it will be tax deductible. So personally, if you want to do it, you can choose a project as your mission project after giving your tithes to the conference, the local church, and then mission offering, so you can help Haiti through that.
Yes, without getting too critical, and Russia is probably the country who is responsible for what's happening in Haiti right now too, because of what they did to Ukraine. Why is that? If it wasn't for Ukraine, like the United States is helping, like with no end, they will have a bigger attention on the situation of Haiti that is deteriorating so fast. That means Russia cannot do nothing for us. Russia is the cause of what's happening in our country as well, because the United States is, rightfully so, very focused in Ukraine, and they are helping them like crazy, rightfully so. And then why we need only one drop of what they are doing there, and then they seem not to care too much.
But that's a historical pattern. You know, they intentionally ignore brown people, but they'll pay attention to those who are a clearer hue.
That
So
is to be fair.
That's the truth.
Yes.
Right.
That's the truth.
Well, to both our guests, we've learned a lot today. We see the newspapers and we see CNN, but it's good to hear from individuals like yourselves to give us, some clarity on this whole story, and also raise awareness for us as Christ-centered people, to not only pray but do whatever we can to help our Haitian brothers and sisters. And I want to thank you both for coming on at the 11th hour to help us out in understanding this. And if any of my colleagues have any other questions, or whatever, a discussion, but I want to turn it back over to our executive producer, Latasha. But thank you, Dr. Marias and Dr. Duvivier, for coming on and giving us some clarity and some education.
Yes, thank you. There was one thing we kind of talked about the gangs. One of the things that I noted when I was doing some reading is that it was saying that the gangs didn't start in Haiti. Like that's not something that is germane to Haiti, that the gangs were imported. Can you guys speak to that? I mean, because when you look at the news, you see this rioting and people just going in things, and it's giving the impression that's just what they do there. Is there any truth to that, to the fact that gangs aren't really a part of necessarily Haitian culture, but it's something that's kind of been imported there for the simple reason of trying to kind of keep this instability going?
It's part of it, but not the whole picture.
Okay.
Because for a while there is a policy that is being implemented in the United States where when someone does something unlawful in the United States, and you are Haitian citizens or Jamaican citizens, and you go to prison, and right after you get released from prison, they sent you back to your country. So there are people in Haiti who came to the United States when they were very young. They don't even speak good Creole, but they never became U.S. citizens. And since they were not U.S. citizens and they did something wrong in the United States, they sent them back to Haiti. And I heard the story of a lady. She has a YouTube channel. I went back to Haiti, but I don't know anyone there. And there are a lot of people, a lot of those deportees, when they go back to Haiti, and they're used to money, they're used to all kind of things. So they're not making the country safer. It becomes worse, because even though they are not the part of all the problem, but they make the problem worse.
So I can add to Tasha that the government sometimes they use some people to decide to help keep them in power. So when we were growing up, we never used nothing about gangs. We didn't know nothing about that. That was one of the most beautiful countries that we have. The best beaches still in Haiti. So that's something that's kind of new, but it's like Dr. Duvier just explained, it's kind of more complex than what you outline and what you can read in the newspaper. It's kind of what he expressed.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for clearing that up. One quick question that was from our audience before we wrap up. They said China is involved in a lot of island nations. Are they showing any interest in Haiti, as far as you all know?
We don't know about that. Maybe we're too hard for them. They are looking for places to sell their goods, and right there it seems like no, we don't hear about China. But even the Russia thing you can see on TV, it's only on TV, by the way. Okay, the Russia thing you see, it's only on TV. There is no Russia, nothing like that. It's all about the United States in Haiti. All about
let me tell you something too. Officially, Haiti is with Taiwan. And once you have ties with Taiwan, you cannot have a link with
Any favor?
mainland China. So geopolitically, we are with Taiwan. So that says a lot.
Like with the United States ask us to be with. Does that make some sense? So you get the point.
And for your information, Pat just told me that he sent a link where with Adventist giving, and you go to the envelope number 2 category, you see more offering categories, and then you go to number 3, Haiti Union. IAD, Inter-American Division, and then this part of the envelope, whatever you put there, it will go to the Haitian Union, and you can use Adventist giving to do that.
And then if you don't do Adventist giving, just send it to Allegheny East, put Union Haitian on it, and then they'll send it there.
Definitely.
Yes, but say no to ADRA. No to ADRA.
Hey, the ADRA thing. The ADRA thing. Well,
we're going to get mail from ADRA now.
And quick question, pastors: when it goes to the union, is it dispersed to all of the Adventist churches there? How do you get it?
Yeah, once it reached the union decided wherever the need is. As of now, the earthquake hit the south part of Haiti, what is mostly in need right now. When I said mostly in need, we are talking about the earthquake. But where it's mostly in need right now is Port-au-Prince, where people can eat, they can go out. They don't. If you have some money, if we send them some money here, they find a way to collect that money. There is nothing to buy with it. There is nothing to buy because no markets, no nothing. It's kind of, and then where outside the Port-au-Prince, where they can grow their own crowd, so that's why they can collect things and eat them and cook them. But the situation is that.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, we may get a rebuttal from ADRA, but that might be a part 2 show.
I was in Haiti, and then one ADRA representative asked me, "You here? You don't say nothing." I said, "You asked me to say something?" ADRA, look, you're not defending our best interest. So
I'll be honest.
I mean, they asked me, so they not. Okay, just so you know, they not.
Okay, listen. Let us be fair to ADRA.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know the way the help, the aid is structured in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
There are different non-profit organizations. They are assigned a particular geographic area to take care of. So when ADRA received that money, ADRA needs to go to that specific geographic area because this is the area that is assigned to them. But the thing is, if we really want to help our people, the Seventh-day Adventist people, because if we send our money to ADRA has the obligation to help in that particular area, and they will help everybody. ADRA cannot discriminate. You understand what I mean? But us, if we want to help our own people, we go through the union. We know, and also, even when we're helping through the union, if, for example, I want my money to go to a specific church at a specific area, I can send that note in to the union to say this money, it goes to that specific church or that specific area. I can do that with my money, but the union will handle the money and it will go exactly where we sent the money to be.
Absolutely. And then one last thing, if I might add, when after the earthquake, the ADRA International sent some representative in Haiti because they knew they will be there to receive the aid and then to distribute the aid. So we need a new style of things. And someone mentioned in the chat that we received $13 billion from the US. It is to explain to you this money, like Dr. Duvier explained it. Yes, they send it to Haiti, but before the money get there, reach there, someone is already on the plane to get to Haiti to collect that money and come back with this money or to take care of them. That's what you want to know, guys. That's how We want to help you to understand. If you want to help this country, if you want to help the Adventist community, there is a new way to do it. And at times you won't listen, but please start to listen. And before I go, I want to say something to Chuck, that I really, really want to thank you for doing this, So thank you, Allegheny East. And I'll let Dr. Duvivier make it formal, but from my point of view, I want to say thank you. If this situation reaches the podcast of Allegheny East, it is to say that it's tough, and thank you for putting this, for highlight the situation for Haiti. Once more.
Absolutely. So
Yes,
happy you came.
as the representative of the Haitian community in the Allegheny East Conference, I would like to thank the staff of these podcasts, the UpSet podcast, and also the Allegheny East Conference administration at large, particularly the newly elected administrators, Dr. Marcellus Robinson, Dr. Gary Rembish, and Mr. Martin. They all have been helping the Haitian community, and we are very grateful to the Allegheny East Conference. And as Haitian, we are proud to be part of the Great Allegheny East Conference. And we hope that the new administration will keep on working with not only the Haitians, but with the African, with the Korean, with the Spanish people, so we can forward the work of God. And soon, and very soon, Jesus Christ can come back, and we can all go and live with him forever and ever, where there will be no American, no Dominican, no French, no Haitian, but we will be saved in the name of the Lord, and live with him forever and ever.
Yes, sir.
Like preaching.
Yes, sir. Dr. Duvivier, you left out one thing. We will eat black rice forever and ever and ever and ever.
Gotta talk the black rice.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to put, I know some people were saying the link. I just wanted to kind of, I think that's not right. I wanted to add in there, I'm sorry. I think we need to add the Inter-American division.
Yes.
I just want to make sure people know how to
to get there.
To give. So if you're already using Adventist giving, which a lot of our churches are, especially during the pandemic, the percentage went up of our AAC churches who are using Adventist giving. I wanted to make sure everyone knew how to access it from your online tithe envelope. So let me know if I'm right, but so AdventistGiving.com, you go to the mission, and then you can choose the Inter-American Division, and then the Haitian Union. Is that the sequence of steps?
Yeah.
Right, Dr. Julia?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so I didn't put division there, but so Adventist Giving, go to the mission at the bottom there, Inter-American Division, then the Haitian Union. Okay, so just wanted to make sure that was there, so those who watch back will know the steps of how to give. But as has already been said, thank you all so much.
Thank
we really
you.
appreciate you joining. This has been educational for us, and I'm sure many of our viewers, and we're hoping that you will share, those who are watching now, after we sign off, share this with others so they can be aware. I mean, we've all been educated. The more people who know, the more people that can help, and the more change can take place. That's why we're here. That's why we're UpSet.
I wanted to ask this question, Pat. What's your backdrop?
Just so you know, participation though.
Haitian Jamaican.
I didn't want to place cover.
Yes, I'm Haitian. We'll keep that on the wraps, but
the secret's out.
This was an educational experience for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time in all of our episodes over the past how many years? I think 2 years that we've been together, that I have not said a single word.
Literally.
No.
Literally haven't said.
That's why I asked. It's one of the reasons why I asked what I asked, just see if your mic
Hear
was
his
working.
voice.
Yeah, my mic is working. Guys, absolutely amazing. And I know we're gonna come back with an update. But I've sat back and learned so much, especially the things that I thought I knew. You hear about things and they're not really true until you hear. Just today, I was hearing something that has happened over in Dominican Republic. My mother-in-law is there, and just to hear what your side of it kind of brings everything into fruition for us. So I again thank you. I never knew that black rice could keep me that quiet, but I've been quiet. Appreciate it.
No. Great discussion.
And I ordered a birth certificate for Pat, but yours no. There is no gas, so it's you can do that to him.
Oh my goodness.
All right. If anybody else would like to comment, you're watching, you have some questions, or you have some other topics you'd like to cover for us to cover, similar to this one, maybe something happening in your own country. Email us at upset@aecsda.com. We want to know about it as well and possibly discuss it on a future podcast. So please email us at upset@aecsda.com. All right, guys. It's been another great conversation.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
So,
Thank you, doctors.
Yes.
you.
Yes.
we will have you back. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. And as our faithful viewer, Rodney Grissom, says, if it's Sunday, it's the Upset Podcast. So we will see you back here next Sunday at 6 p.m.
Sunday.
Have
All
a
right.
great week,
Blessed
everyone.
week, everyone.
Please be
Take
blessed.
care.
Bye.
All right.
All right.